Sai Ram. There are two kinds of gurus. One, niyat, appointed or fixed, and aniyat, unappointed or general. The latter, by their advice, develop the good qualities in us, purify our hearts, and set us on the path of salvation. But contact with the former dispels our senses of dualities and establishes us in unity by making us realize thou art that. There are various gurus imparting to us various kinds of worldly knowledge, but he who fixes us in our nature and carries us beyond the ocean of worldly existence is the Sadguru. Sai Baba was such a Sadguru. His greatness is indescribable. If anybody went to take his darshan, he, without being asked, would give every detail of his past, present, and future. He saw divinity in all beings. Friends and foes were alike to him, disinterested and balanced. He obliged the evildoers as well as the pious. He was the same in prosperity and adversity. No doubt ever touched him. Though he acted through the body, he was not in the least attached to his body or house. Though he looked embodied, he was really unembodied, that is, free from gross existence. Blessed are the people of Shirdi who worship Sai as their God. While eating, drinking, walking in the backyards and fields, and doing various household works, they always remembered Sai and sang his glory. They knew no other God except Sai. What to speak of the sweetness of the love of the women of Shirdi? They were pure ignorant, by the pure love inspired them to compose poems or songs in the symbol rustic language. Letters of learning they had none. Still, one can discern real poetry in the symbol songs. It is not intelligence but love that inspires real poetry as such. Real poetry is a manifestation of true love, and this can be seen and appreciated by intelligent listeners. Collection of these folk songs is desirable, and by Baba's wish, some fortunate devotee may undertake the task of compiling and publishing these folk songs either in the Sai Leela magazine or separately in a book. Baba's humility. Lord or Bhagwan is said to have six qualities: fame, wealth, non attachment, knowledge, grandeur, and liberality. Baba had all these in him. He incarnated in flesh for the sake of bhaktas. Wonderful was his grace and kindness, for he drew the devotees to him. Or how else could one have known him? For the sake of his bhaktas, Baba spoke such words the goddess of speech could not utter. Though outwardly Baba seemed to enjoy sense objects, he had not the least flavor in them, nor even the consciousness of enjoying them. Though he ate, he had no taste, and though he saw, he never felt any interest in what he saw. Regarding passion, he was as perfect a celibate as Hanuman. He was not attached to anything. He was pure consciousness, the resting place of desire, anger, envy, and other feelings. In short, he was disinterested, perfect, and free. A striking instance may be cited in illustration of the statement. Nanavalli. There was in Shirdi a very quaint and pure fellow by name Nanavalli. He looked to Baba's work and affairs. He once approached Baba, who was seated on his seat, and asked him to get up, and he wanted to occupy the same. Baba at once got up and left the seat which he had occupied. After sitting there a while, Nanavalli got up and asked Baba to resume his seat. Then Baba sat down and Nanavali fell at his feet. Baba did not show the slightest displeasure in being dictated to or ousted. This Nanavali loved Baba so much that he breathed his last on the 13th day of Baba's Mahasamadhi. May Sai Baba bless all those who are listening to this Sai Satcharita. Om Sai Ram.